And now that we've approached the end of these 30 days, we have our final interviews with all of the people involved in this documentary to see where they are now after this 30-day journey and how they feel about it.
Wow. Hopefully my mouth works. That hurts, man. That hurts. It's gonna be tough to get to that point, but yeah, I'm really proud of myself.
Teach myself to not be stressed all the time, but I don't need to be stressed enough.
Well, we ain't quite there yet. My posture's so bad. That's not changed.
Are you where you thought you'd be at the end of 30 days? If not, where are you now?
Okay, well, my answer wasn't clear because I never said like a specific, this is where I thought I would be. I was just like, this is where I hope to be. Better at dealing with stress. Still can't do that. Oh, asking for help. Okay, yeah, I've definitely gotten better with that. I'm still kind of horrible at it, but relative to, like, compared to beginning of the semester, I'd say I've gotten a lot more comfortable with it, with classes and stuff, and going to office hours when I need help. It's nice because a lot of the second half of the semester was like partner projects and group projects, and when I'm with someone else and they're confused too, then I feel more comfortable asking for help. So I think that's pushed me a little bit.
Internship applications wise, no. Hopper wise, my hopper didn't work the first time. It did work eventually, but not the first time. But in that time, I instead did I did email a bunch of professors about research, and I've gotten some opportunities there, so I'm pretty happy about that. So in that respect, I guess I'm where I'm at in 30 days. Other than that, yeah, I'm kind of where I thought I would be. Yeah.
Well, I did what I thought I was going to do. I did what I hoped I was going to do. I feel better about who I am, and I'm looking back on that point and I'm like, wow, look at all these great things I've done since that point. I don't think I'm where I expected to be, though. I think how exactly I got to this point is much different than how I expected to. The circumstances right now are very different than I expected to. I mean, I would say I wasn't expecting to be sort of helped along this journey by the same people that eventually did. And it's not so much the friends shifted a little bit, but I mean, for the most part, it was just I got a lot more help along this journey from people I didn't expect to. And here I am now, and I'm proud of where I am. But definitely, it's hard to put my finger on exactly how it's different, but that's the best I can do.
Alright, and biggest thing you're looking forward to next?
Coming back at the end of January, and just continuing on this journey. I've made more progress than I thought I would on sort of this being more comfortable in who I am over the past month than I thought I would, but I think there's still plenty of ground still to cover, and I'm looking forward to doing all of
Ooh, winter break. But then after winter break, I guess I hope to see myself, not looking too far. I'm not looking that far ahead yet, but I am hoping next year, next semester we'll be going with the flow, taking my Wolsey class, and doing research in the summer.
Class.
Yeah, I'm gonna take quantum mechanics, I think. And then after my research in the summer, hopefully, what I end up seeing myself doing is probably doing a passionate pursuit the following year, and then taking that as far as it needs to go. That passionate pursuit hopefully might take me up to a year, maybe even more than that. And then, yeah, just going with the flow, getting internships, research opportunities, making friends. I've had one thing looking at this month, I've grown a lot in terms of I have so many more friends now, and it's great. Yay. That was wholesome. But yeah, no, I'm happy where I'm at.
Biggest thing I'm looking forward to next. Coming back next semester. I don't know. I'm excited to go home in some ways, but I'm with California, the conditions there with COVID, not the best. They were never good, right? So I feel like I'm just gonna be stuck at home a lot, and I'll miss being here with everyone because we're stuck here, but at least we have each other. So that's, I guess, the biggest thing for me.
Wow, so 30 days come to an end. what an incredible, incredible journey. I think for me personally, the goal that I set at the beginning of this is that I wanted to do more and put really 110% into any project I was working on. And I can confidently say that I've made so much progress on that. I don't want to say I made it there because I think that's an ongoing goal and that's something that I'm going to keep working towards. But I feel like I've done so much in these last 30 days, all these projects in all of my classes, DesNat, QEA, ModSim, all of that, things outside of class, just kind of getting out there and being more creative. I think I've made so much progress on. But as I said, this is still an ongoing goal because I think there are still moments where I felt like I was being lazy or a little unmotivated, and not that that's a bad thing, obviously everyone is going to have their lazy days, but there were points where I felt like it was just, I wanted to get out and do more, but then lack the motivation, and that's something I want to keep working on because I feel like there's so much that I could be doing. I have ideas and I just want to put them into action immediately. And there's so many resources here, which has been incredible to take advantage of. And in terms of what I'm looking forward to, that is also kind of what I'm looking forward to, is just continuing on that journey because there are so many resources that I can use here, and I just want to do more, make more, be more creative. And I'm just so excited to continue doing that for the rest of this semester and get back here next semester and just keep doing that because it's going to be so much fun to just be able to make stuff when I want to and make stuff for classes and everything. Like, for example, they got 3D printers up and I'll be able to get 3D print trained and use those, so that'll be incredible. And in the short term, the semester is starting to wind down and I am looking forward to going home. I get to see my family again and I get to eat the food, and there's a lot of things about being home that's going to be great. Despite the fact that I love it here, you do just miss home and want to go home sometimes. Reflecting back on these 30 days as a creator of this project, I didn't really know what I was getting into at the beginning. I think I knew I wanted to capture these random moments, these fun moments from every day of these 30 days, but I feel like I was expecting to somehow pick out one through line, one storyline, and I don't know if I really got there, but I also don't know if that's a bad thing. I thought it would be too chaotic if I didn't have any kind of storyline, but at the same time, that kind of is what Olin is, and I feel like I would be misrepresenting Olin if I really picked out certain pieces that told only one story. But really, Olin is just a lot of chaos, a lot of random things happening, and that's almost college in general, and being a freshman at college, that should be expected. And so despite the fact that none of this has turned out as what I really expected, I think I'm really proud of what I've got here. And this 30-day journey has been crazy, and I'm really glad I've captured this moment on camera because I feel like with being freshmen during COVID, all this crazy stuff happening in 2020, just having this as a frozen in time piece of these 30 days is just going to be really cool to look back on in a couple years, when I graduate and be like, wow, that was a crazy month of my life. And I hope that for the people that participated in this, and even just any of the freshmen, any of the Oliners here, can appreciate kind of what this is. Yeah, it's been really wild and really crazy, but I'm so proud of what I've been able to capture, and I'm really glad that I embarked on this journey because this was a lot. It was a lot to take on. It's my first time doing a full-length video like this, but yeah, I'm very proud of how much of this journey I was able to capture. So that was 30 days following 4 Olin freshmen, and yeah, what a journey.